Hey guys, this is Patch, and my name's Waylon, and today we're going to be talking about vaping and the teenage brain. So vaping isn't just about your lungs, it's about your brain as well, and if you're a teenager, the risks are even higher. Let's break down on why. So the first thing is your brain is still under construction, and it keeps developing until you're around 25 years old. The part's most effective, it's your prefrontal cortex. Your prefrontal cortex is what controls your decision making, your attention, your learning, and your impulse control, which we talked about that. And when you vape nicotine, you're feeding a chemical into your brain that's still wiring itself, and it can change how your circuits are built for life. And the second thing is nicotine and the addiction pathways for it. Vapes often use nicotine salts, which hit your brain faster and harder than traditional cigarettes. That sudden rush floods your brain with dopamine, the feel-good signal. But here's the problem. With the more you use it, the more your brain gets hooked and the more you need a vape for you to get that same feel-good feeling. And the harder it is to feel pleasure without vaping. And for teens, this rewiring happens even faster than in adults, which makes addiction easier to start and harder to stop. And it also, number 3, it affects your learning, your focus, and your memory. Nicotine exposure during adolescence can interfere with the parts of your brain that can handle your memory and attention. According to the CDC, this means teens who vape are more likely to struggle with your concentration, your focus, it'll adapt, and it'll mess up your skill set, so you won't be able to learn new skills as easy. And it even affects your mood, which that's not good. And it's not just short-term brain fog, it's long-term impact on how it's on how you process information, and it also affects your mental health. And many teens say they vape to relieve stress, but nicotine actually just makes you stress, and it makes your anxiety worse. The relief you feel after vaping is just the withdrawal from it. It resets it, and over time, this roller coaster of the cravings, the relief, it can increase your symptoms of anxiety and depression. And then one reliable source for it's the CDC's e-cigarette and youth report. It details how vaping changes your teenage brain development, especially in the areas linked to your mood, learning, impulse control. It's not just a harmless habit, it's a brain-changing one. For teenagers, every puff can alter how your brain grows in a bad, harmful way from when you're older. It makes it harder for you to focus, easier to get addicted, and harder to manage stress. Have a good day.